This is a question for the prudish among you, those who take issue with people swearing. What is really wrong with swearing? I mean, really think about that for a second. What is objectively wrong with using a swear word? What is it about these particular words that makes them such vile things to say? In this video, I will be discussing all of the big hitters of the English language, and I will not be censoring a single thing. I ask that those of you opposed to profanity do not click away and instead stay and listen. I just might open your eyes to the idiocy of the concept of swearing. To begin, we'll be looking at what many consider to be a very vile word. Shit. First, we must discuss the word's definition. It has three. As a noun, fecal matter. As a verb, the act of expelling fecal matter. As an adjective, simply awful. Yes, the three meanings are rather vile, so maybe this is about keeping children from learning about these definitions. Well, human beings do the verb and create the noun every day, so it can't be that. And not only that, there are actually a few other words that share all three of these definitions in these forms. Poo and crap are chief among them. Now, poo is considered completely okay for children to hear and say, and crap is okay at a certain age, though a fairly low one. So if all three words have the exact same meanings, why is shit considered such a horrible thing to say, while poo is completely fine and crap is only mild? It's not the definition, so it must be something about the word itself, right? One might say it's because of its vile connotation, but that's only something it developed due to being assigned to its vile definitions. So if it's neither its definitions nor its connotation, what else could be the reason for the word shit to be considered a swear word? As far as I can tell, it's totally arbitrary. It could have just as easily been poo or crap given the same treatment, but the one chosen was shit. So when you view it from this perspective, it makes the whole idea of shit being such a bad word kinda silly, doesn't it? And this extends to more than just this family of words. Dick and cock, for example, share their definitions with enough words and euphemisms to fill a dictionary, yet most of those words are considered okay, including penis and the very childish willy. Once again, some of these are randomly considered okay for children to say, but not others. And of course, there is the so-called worst word a person can say in the English language. Cunt. It means vagina. Vagina is not a swear word, so why is cunt considered so offensive? To finish off, here are some other swear words with non-offensive definitions. Bitch means female dog. Bastard is someone born out of wedlock. Bloody is... well, kids scrape their knees on the playground all the time, they know what blood is. And arse shares its meaning with the likes of butt, bum, bottom, behind, and rear end, the former three of which are even considered childish words. Now, you may notice that I left out the really obvious profanity. Fuck. On this one, I do somewhat agree. Fuck as a verb, of course, relates to sex. Keeping children from knowing about sex early is totally fine in my book because kids are stupid and we don't want them trying it out. Keeping sex from them is perfectly justified, though one may want to reconsider the ways in which we do this. The big problem with the concept of swearing is the spotlight that it shines on the words. By designating them as such awful things to say, we are elevating them, propping them up on a pedestal like some forbidden fruit, and children, much like Eve, are naturally inquisitive. They hear about these forbidden words they're not supposed to hear and they'll want to know what they are. And they will find out. A relative will slip up or some kid on the playground will know about the word shit, and the child will learn all the swear words before society deems them capable of knowing them without being irreversibly corrupted by them. Human beings naturally want what they are told they cannot have. Be it alcohol, drugs, guns, they want them, and they will find a way to get them. Swearing is ultimately no different in that regard, but swearing is such a minor, insignificant offence that the concept should be abolished. The words brought back down from their pedestal and made okay to use. If you truly do not want children to swear, then consider doing this. Allow swear words to be considered the same as any other word, and children will have as much desire to use them as they would a word like poo or bum.